So, how did you get into the business of dancing in the first place? I know I did because I was scouted by a talent guy and said that I was so hot and that I should be on stage naked. Unfortunately, people were a little overwhelmed by my beauty. So I didn't make that much money. I was on the tail end of my divorce in my very early 20s, and I met a couple people that owned a computer store that at night they would dance at Deja Vu. And I don't know if I'm allowed to mention that name on here, but oh well. And I was closer to 300 than I was to 250 pounds. And I was looking for a change, like anything different. And I loved being on stage, and I missed being on stage. Part of the reason I was so miserable is because I didn't have an outlet. For my personality requires that level of attention. And I was working for temp agents, or I was working for the school system, and my school job was over for the summer, and I started waitressing at Deja Vu, and then I started dance, and I immediately fell in love with it, and I was good at it because I loved being on stage. So, Velvet, what's your favorite thing about dancing? Why do you like it so much? I know I liked it because I like to rub my nipples on the stage. Yeah. Fortunately, I have really beautiful nipples, so people would tell me to cover them back up. So please tell me. You know, my favorite things about dancing are talking to people, getting to know the people that come in there as people. It's unusual, I know, because it's supposed to be all about the money, but it's not. It's more than that. You know, you gotta treat people like they're human beings, because they are. If you do that, then you'll always have good karma. You know? But I love to talk to people. I love getting to know people. I've learned so much through the years of the different, all the people I've talked to from different walks of life and different professions, different socioeconomic groups. I love that because my own worldview and my own experience has been richer because of my dancing experience. You know, without your audience, you're nothing. Anyway. But your audience is made up of human beings. And performers that forget that, well, they don't stay performers very long because they don't keep an audience. So, Velvet, tell me, what is this sanity place that you're talking about? I've never heard of it. Is it one of those little treasure nugget places you go into that you never expect to be so cool? What did you do there? What does Santa do? Well, the question is, what was it? We had singing, dancing, comedy. It was closer to traditional burlesque than anything else. It was open mic every night. It was a lot of fun. I could go on stage and sing, or I could dress up like a fool and make people laugh, or I could prance around in a really sexy outfit. It was not a strip club, but it was sexy. It was more celebrating the sensuality and the beauty of the female form and of performing in general, then a strip club would be concentrating on the raw sexuality. Which is what I hope to get through on my video, is that you are actually peeking into my life. That it's not some big show that's put on for everyone out there. It's like you're a peeping Tom. And that sounds so horrible, but that's essentially what I want you to feel like, is that you're a fly on my wall, that you're peeking in to who I am personally. And it's sexy.
Yeah, I know it's sexy. I've seen it about 20 times. It's really hot. So, Miss Velvet, what other kinds of performance have you done? I know you've been at strip club in Xanadu, but what else did you do? Is it the first time you went on real stage like here? I would really like to know.
Other types of performance, well, I have done a lot of performing. I've done straight stage performance when I was much younger. And I have done some comedy and acting and singing and dancing and the whole gamut of performing. And I will probably never stop. As long as I have an audience, I'm on stage. Which, when I'm on stage, I'm still myself. You know, the best act is no act. And I really, truly believe that. I mean, some of your greatest performers, your greatest actors and actresses always play the same part because they play the part of themselves. And they have to draw that part from inside, that even though it may be a different personality or character than they are in everyday life, they can't really do the world with excellence unless they pull out a part of their personality that fits that character. You know, you can't really sell something you don't believe in.